Hi guys, welcome to my channel Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, my name's Kerry, OGs and homies. Been here before. What is up? We've got Lena and Milo already up here in the chats. Look at you two. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing good. All right, guys, we've got all 12 signs today. We're going to be looking at, again, the theme of this month's readings will be surrounding Virgo season. So we're going to be looking a lot at habits, routines, a lot of sixth house energy, again, looking at health, again, daily routines, habits, jobs, things like that. So again, that's going to be the theme this month. Today's reading in particular, if you guys haven't seen, last week we looked at habits and routines that were creating problems for you guys. So this week we're going to look at what habits and routines are going to help and how they're going to help you guys. So we'll keep our timestamps written down here as we go, and hopefully I will be able to get these up straight after this live stream. Also, guys, don't forget to check out your other placements as well. Because again, you might find little puzzle pieces there in the rest of the messages when it comes to what we're talking about today. All right. So again, depending on what placements you're looking at, what houses they sit in, again, pick through and figure out what's important to you and what your focus is right now. All right. But let's get into this reading for today, starting out with Aries. My beautifuls. I was about to call you King Ralph. I was about to call you King Ralph. DR, how are you, darling? All right, Aries, let's get you down. 2 minutes 30. Let's give this deck another good shuffle and just get into your energy. Aries, see what's coming up for you guys. We're going to try and keep this short and sweet. We're not getting, again, too deep into it. If you guys are looking to get a bit more deeper read, you can absolutely book a personal private reading. You can also get pre-recorded readings if you don't want to do a live Zoom, etc. reading. Also, guys, don't forget to can't speak English today. Don't forget to check out my Shopify. Also, guys, if you're in here, don't forget to hit that like button for me. All right, Aries, let's get it for you guys. Let's have a look. What's happening? Okay. All right, so all right, for Aries Spirit, what habits and routines are going to help? Okay. Aries, heavy focus here seems to be on your finances. Second house, 2's coming out on the dice as well. So this does have a lot to do with your security, your success, and that's what's going to be the theme for your reading today. Is going to be about your finances. So Scorpio energy is coming out here as well. So there's something here that you could, again, you could be really desiring, wanting to go after something, wanting to take action on something. So I'm getting the message here for you guys, Aries. It's about taking small steps towards whatever these goals are. So Mars is coming out. You're asking to be, or Spirit's asking you to be brave when it comes to taking actions towards something that you desire, right? I've got Scorpio energy coming out here. So there's something that you're really wanting to maybe even create here. The dice just flipped to the moon here. So again, there could be some sort of emotional blockage here, emotions that are actually blocking you when it comes to putting in some sort of effort. So this is about, again, like every day putting in some sort of positive effort towards creating this success for yourself. Okay, so it's not about trying to do it all at once. 10 of Wands in reverse, this isn't about, again, taking on too much at one time. Okay, so again, bit by bit, but you are being asked to take some sort of steps or positive steps towards creating this success for yourself, with the Sun coming out with the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so there is there could be as well, when it comes to your mindset, a lack of positivity. Okay, so you might want to practice maybe some gratitude in the morning, or some positive affirmations. Also discipline, Aries, right? Discipline, and again, just pushing yourself a little bit every day towards creating what this goal is, okay, or creating what this is that you're desiring to create, is what's actually going to help you improve your finances, right? But it's a bit by bit, so you're going to have to put in effort every day. I don't know, again, there's a bit of an avoidance here, or you could be I don't know, why are we avoiding what this is? Why is Aries avoiding this? Okay, this could be fears, doubts. Okay, so the Hermit in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be some emotions here that are getting in your way. Again, making you feel a little bit lost, or this could be creating a bit of a distraction for you as well. These emotions could be creating a bit of a distraction from actually getting some sort of work done here. Okay. How is it going to help? How are these small steps going to help Aries? It's gonna bring a lot more balance here with justice. It'll give you as well a lot more clarity on what's possible here. Okay, so putting in a little bit of effort is it's gonna show you what you can, what you can't do, but it's going to bring some sort of balance that you've been looking for. Spirit is saying you need to be strategic with the way that you move right now with the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. So again, rethink your approach here with how you're going about something. Okay, so maybe it's you need to go about this thing in a different way. So again, if you're trying to tackle something here, Aries, and you're trying to like tackle the whole thing as one big thing, it might help to like break something down here. Again, there's distractions here as well. That Seven of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. Nine of Cups is in the reverse. So I don't know, there could be, again, a bit of like overindulging in certain things as well. So again, remembering if we are putting our money and energy and effort into things that actually aren't good for us, okay, again, that's not going to give us a good return, right? So you could also be maybe lying to yourself here with that Seven of Swords as well about what you're invested into, okay, what you're spending your money on a daily, okay? But again, the heavy focus seems to be money. So Spirit is saying here, again, it's time to have a look at what's happening here, but you've got to start taking some sort of action towards this, okay? It's not going to all happen at once, Aries, okay? You need to trust, okay? Trust yourself or trust that whatever this is that you're passionate about is worth taking action towards. Yeah, it's definitely worth taking action towards, but again, like, you need to take some sort of action here to get this started. All right, so again, it's going to help to bring balance and particularly into your finances. So I don't know, again, for some of you guys, this could be a work thing, a work project, a new business, something of that nature, a side hustle. All right, Taurus, let's get into your message. Let's put your timestamp down at 9 minutes. Let's get another deck as well. Let's get yeah. Majuli, how are you, beautiful? Just saying hi. So you yeah, it's all right. You're allowed to distract, Julie. You're allowed to distract. All right, Taurus. Now, speaking of distractions, I don't know, Taurus, you could be using something every day here, or something could be, again, you could have some sort of habit or routine here that you're using something to keep you distracted, all right? Okay, so distraction could be something that you're needing to eliminate here. All right, or there's something here that you're doing as part of routine that could actually be distracting you. All right, so what what habits or routines would actually be helpful for Taurus, Spirit, please? Thank you. Yeah, Taurus, baby, look, I don't want to go too deep into it, right? But whatever toxicities and shit, right? You gotta there's there's I also like this, right? I don't know why it's coming out of my mouth like this. There's a cleaner way of doing something, okay? There's a cleaner way of doing something. So again, whatever distractions, whatever things that you're using day to day that you're codependent on, that maybe you're addicted to, right? So your addictive patterns, right? There's something that, again, you're doing every day. So it would definitely help for you to focus daily on releasing that, right? Stepping away from that. There's something here about, again, like it's wasting your time, right? It's like you're not planting any seeds. Okay, so again, you could be allowing yourself to get very, very distracted. So getting more focused. So if some of you guys as well, you know, with temperance coming out in the upright, with that devil coming out in the reverse, some of you guys, it's overindulgence, right? There's something that you need to stop doing. Okay, maybe you need to have a break, have a detox, have a cleanse. Okay, so some of you guys, it could be about cleansing your physical body here. So this could be about your health, Taurus, right? This could be about your health. Okay, so there's definitely some action here. We've got the first house coming out that also governs your physical body, right? So Capricorn energy, Neptune. So again, there's something here where you're needing to put in discipline daily when it comes to healing something in your physical body. All right. So, again, this could be making you very fatigued, or it's taking your energy away, right? Again, it's a bad decision that you continue to keep making, right? It's a cycle that maybe you've been stuck in for quite some time as well, Taurus. All right, so again, look at, you've definitely been stuck in whatever this is for a long time, or you've been doing this for a long time. Okay, but it is creating a bind for you, and I'm going to say it's probably creating a bind for you in multiple areas of your life. All right, so you need to look at what is this that you're doing every day that needs to stop, and you need to focus on maybe even reversing the damage of whatever this is you've been doing. All right, whatever this is you've been doing. 9 of Cups. So it looks like something that you've been indulging in, right? So time to focus on your health. Get really, really disciplined here, Taurus, and focus on your healing. All right, that's what the message is for you guys. Dazza, how are you, my bestie from another testy? Good to see you here, mate. Thanks for the support. I've actually been meaning to send you a message and check in on you. Actually, today was going to be my check-in on my Cappies day. I've got to check in on Rach as well, because I haven't heard from her in a few days. But, all right, Gemini, let's get a timestamp down for you guys. Let's just set it there at 13-minute mark, because you guys know I can hate the extra minutes and seconds. Bambi, my beautiful, she's made it to a live stream. Welcome, gorgeous. All right, Gemini, let's, I don't know why I'm rolling the dice here, right? But Gemini, there could be something here that you just need to roll the dice, right? You need to just take a shot, right? Take a shot at something, okay? Give it a go, right? So there could be something that, I don't know, it could be, something could be being suggested to you, could be being guided towards something, but it's like, just give it a go. So whatever this is, let's have a look. What is this? Just give it a go, baby. Just give it a go. We're just gonna keep going back and forth with those two decks and keep switching out. All right, Gemini placements. Again, guys, don't forget, like I said, check the different areas of your charts. Again, you know, you'll be able to pick up different things. It might not be, again, for those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about, right? You can go through and filter through and have a look at your different placements, the different reads, and apply the different bits as they are meant to be applied to, right? Because we could be talking a bit more specific in the actual reads, but when you go and try to apply it to yours, just, you get what I'm saying, right? I know some of you guys understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, all good, you don't, right? I don't know how to explain it. It's just if you know, you know, Yeah. All right. Gemini, whatever I've just said there could be something relevant in there for you that you need to pay attention to, listen to, right? There could be something of relevance there. I don't know. Okay, if I could remember everything I just said there, I'd pick it apart. But for some reason, Spirit are making me say to you to pay attention to everything that we've just said since I started your read, okay? So, I don't know, maybe there's something that you need to pay attention to here as well. Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, so I just said something about, you know, needing to like roll the dice here. Two of Wands coming out in the reverse. Gemini, you could be playing it safe at the moment, okay? Let's have a look. What habits or routines are going to help Gemini create ease and better flow? All right, it's time to do a little bit of contemplation here. When it comes to, you need to start thinking about planning. I want to say like this, Spirit could be guiding you towards trying to think about more about planning out your day, okay? There's something here potentially about teamwork as well, okay? So teamwork makes the dream work, Gemini, but there's definitely something here where you need to be looking at the lack of planning, okay? Or the areas in where you're playing it safe here, okay? Give me a bit more with that. Yeah, there's a lack of courage here, or some sort of doubts here that could be holding you back from making some sort of plans here, or going in a particular direction when it comes to daily habits and routines and things like that. That's actually going to help. So I don't know if you're maybe doubtful about a suggestion, or you don't have confidence in what's being suggested. There's definitely maybe a little bit of pride. There could be a little bit of pride as well that's impacting you from seeing what this is, or from understanding how this is going to help you, right? So for you, Gemini, it's like, it's maybe you can't see or understand why this is actually going to help you, but it is, okay? It is. There's something here, Gemini, that you're not happy with, right? There's something here that you could be doing every day, or experiencing every day, or putting your energy and effort into every day, that you're actually, it's like you're not actually happy with this, okay? Whatever this is actually creating some type of creative block here, or an ability to be able to see something differently, or to be able to generate or create new ideas. So I don't know, you need to focus on your plans. As I said, that Knight of Pentacles, right? What are you working towards? There's some sort of fears here, right? So Spirit is saying here, it's time to release your fears, right? So I don't know, is this about a job, right? Is this what you're doing every day? There's no growth here. Yeah, you're still playing it small. You're still, again, playing it small here in two different kinds of ways. So again, whatever you're investing your energy into daily, you're playing it small. You need to roll the dice on something here that's bigger, and this involves what you do on a day-to-day basis, Gemini. Okay, so there's some sort of maybe a leap of faith, or some sort of risk here that Spirit are asking you to take. Okay. Because whatever you're doing right now, whatever's happening day to day right now, is not making you happy. It's not. It's not. You're also feeling very overwhelmed, or there's a lack of balance right now as well. Okay. And there could be, yeah, lack of balance. It's creating, I'm going to say it like this, it's also creating lack of balance here, and issues when it comes to your finances. So whatever this is, it's whatever you're doing day to day is not, it's not bringing you the success that you want to, right? So this could be affecting your emotions on a daily basis as well. Again, it's conflicting here, because you're not investing into what you actually want to be invested into, right? So how's it gonna help Gemini if again they shift or change up whatever this is, right? Whatever this is for Gemini, what's gonna help, or how's it going to help? It's going to help you to I'm going to say it like this, Gemini, whatever this other path is, whatever this other thing is, it's going to teach you, or it's going to require a commitment from you in regards to discipline. Okay, so taking this leap of faith or changing whatever this is up, right, and walking away from whatever this is that you're doing every day that's not making you happy is actually going to force you, right? Because again, there's been some sort of avoidance here. Again, there's a lot of fear of change here. And it's going to require a level of discipline from you and confidence from you that you haven't had to exercise before, okay? But it's also, it's also going to bring you your happiness when it comes to your success in business, all right? So this is about work and again, opportunities and things like that. So this is about putting yourself, Seven of Cups in the reverse, this is about putting yourself in alignment, okay? With this path, this thing that you're wanting, all right? So, again, how's this going to help? Because it's going to force you into a place of having to learn how to be confident, how to be disciplined, to be able to maintain that, okay? It's going to teach you how to sit in your Emperor energy. That's what this is going to do, right? This change, or again, you changing whatever this thing is that you're invested in daily into something that you're actually wanting to do. It's going to put you in the Emperor position, all right? Deep Gemini. All right, babies, roll the dice. All right, Cancer, let's get into your read. Let's get a timestamp for you, Cancer. Let's go 23 because I need some water. Ralph has such a good interview voice too, doesn't he? Ralph, have you ever thought about maybe Ralph should read like audio books, you know? Something like that. Ralph, what do you reckon? A little side hustle there. All right. Cancer, let's get this other deck, give it a bit of a shuffle. But yeah, Ralph does have a good radio voice. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you could be, there's something that you could be doing here, you don't have to make shit so hard for yourself, right? I don't know who needs to hear that, but like, you don't have to make shit so fucking hard for yourself, Cancer. You don't. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into your reading, Cancer. All right, Spirit, what habits, routines? What are we talking about here for Cancer? What have we got going on? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Cancer, I don't know if, I want to say it like this, I don't know who you're dealing with, right? There's an energy that you're dealing with on a daily, right? This is an energy that's around you on a daily. So this could be friend, it could be partner, it could be family member, you know, children. but this is someone that's around you on a regular, right? That you don't have to make things so hard for yourself all the time. There's something here that you need to be saying no to, or you need to have some sort of courage here to stand up to say no to, right? So I don't know if there's somebody around you at the moment, Cancer, that's currently I don't know, playing some sort of underhanded games here. Again, there's a one-sidedness in the energy with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician in reverse came out in with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So again, there's this energy of like somebody being a little bit manipulative and things being one-sided, okay, out of balance. Now, if we were reading something else here, Cancer Man, if this was like some fucking weird karmic fucking story, like you'd be sitting here saying like literally somebody is literally investing in some sort of, you know, energetic manipulation here, right? But we're not going to go down that path because we're not all fucking cooked and, you know, on some karmic timeline shit right now, right? So we're not looking at that because if you guys know cards, right? Again, we're not interpreting it like that. Let's not go down that path. But you are around somebody, I'm going to say, that is manipulating you into giving more than you should, okay? It's making your life harder than you need it to be. And all you need to do is have some sort of courage and strength here to fucking say no. Right? So that's all you need to do, right? Queen of Swords. You need to be straight with this person, okay? Say what you really mean, Cancer, okay? So stop allowing yourself to be a yes man, okay? So again, you're doing something and it's making shit harder for you because you're just being a fucking yes man to something or somebody, all right? Oof, all right. Jesus. What's going to help? What's going to help? Well, it's going to help you to then spend time focused on what you're working towards, right? What you're building, what you're growing, what your focus is, okay? So again, I don't know, you're bending over backwards every day, or you could be bending over backwards or being too accommodating to energies around you, and it's taking away your time, energy, and effort from being able to focus on, the things that you're manifesting, right? Your legacy, your success, okay? So yeah, somebody here is, and this could be a past, again, there's a past energy, there's somebody here from the family, something like that, right? This is somebody that, again, is trying to, bind you in some way, use you in some way, but again, there's an unfairness here, right? There's somebody here that's trying to control your time, energy, and efforts. Okay, it's probably lacking the qualities that you have, right? So they can't do it for themselves. But yeah, there's somebody here that you need to be saying no to, and again, you need to have some sort of courage and strength here, right? To have some sort of, again, to cut something off here. You need to see something clearly, right? There's something about this situation that you need to see clearly, right? And how it's impacting, again, your energy with what you're trying to work towards, okay? So yeah, like at the moment, you're not able to nurture or abundify, you know, what you're creating out here because, again, somebody else is taking from you, right? It's creating these delays for you, right? So there's an energy that, again, things could be progressing or going at a faster pace, okay? But because your energy and efforts are focused on this individual who, again, is controlling the energy and the narrative, right? Like, you can't get whatever this other thing is over here done, okay? Yeah, so fourth house, Capricorn, Mars energy. So again, there's somebody here from the home, family, or your past, right, that is stopping you from again, being able to work towards and take action towards what you need to, right, to create, again, Capricorn energy, 10th house, right, maybe your legacy, right? So it's impacting your career and, again, what focus you can put into yourself, right? So, again, can't saying no more, right, on a daily is going to, again, give you more time for you, right? So, again, this could be about retrieving your time, okay? All right, Leo, let's have a look for you. Get the timestamp down. All right. Leo. You weren't boring, Ralph. You weren't boring. We weren't boring. That was a great live stream yesterday. That was a great stream. I mean, there's a few other things that I could quite easily utilize Ralph for those types of streams and interviewing. I've actually got to chat to Paul about. I've got a couple of people in mind actually, and a few different topics that we want to cover. So ideas are definitely flowing at the moment for me when it comes to this channel and what we're doing up in here. So I was waiting for the blueprint, and Spirit's finally giving it to me. All right, Leo. Speaking of communication, again, I timestamped you at 30 minutes, number 3, right? So again, I don't know, Spirit could be communicating something with you here about your day-to-day here, or about your job, or your routines. All right, for Leo, what habits and routines, Spirit, what are we talking about here when it comes to Leo? What are we talking about? What would help? What's gonna help? How's it gonna help? We want all the answers here. All right. Okay. Oh, Leo, what was that? Oh, Leo, just take a deep breath, right? Just take a deep breath for me for 1 sec, Leo. Just fucking, Jesus Christ, that was some heavy shit just then on the chest. All right, Leo, when it comes to, I am gonna say, when it comes to, communication, again, just be mindful when you're communicating certain things with people, right? There are times when you need to, I'll say it like this, like Leo, you could be a little bit tactless at times, right? When it when it comes to the way you communicate with people. Again, when I was like this, when having some sort of communication here with other individuals, it's going to be very, very important here for you to try to keep any, I would say like this, try to keep any negative emotions and things like that out of it. Like, again, if you want, so this applies to myself included, right? If you want better responses out of the people that you're conversating with, the people that you're dealing with, the people that you have to interact with, then you got to start to be mindful about how you're speaking to them. Okay, so this could be also about needing to speak more positivity. Okay, drop some of the negative emotions, right? Or again, start thinking about disciplining your mind into being more positive, more upbeat, more optimistic, okay, as opposed to pessimistic. So I don't know, some of you Leos, again, like, it might be just a daily fleeting kind of thing though, but even if it is fleeting and it's daily, it's still a problem, right? Where again, this maybe this negativity or something could be kind of coming out. You got to remember, Leo, you're king or queen of wands, right? Charisma, baby, right? Charisma. So again, like, some of you guys need to be maybe a little bit more tactful in the way that you approach certain things when it comes to conversations in particular. Okay. Yeah, so, a bit of a more nurturing, more grounded approach in the way that you're interacting on the day-to-day with people is definitely going to help. So, I don't know, patience, right? You might need a little bit more patience here, or to practice having a little bit more patience when it comes to dealing with other individuals and then how you communicate with them. Let's get you a roll of the dice. You just try a different approach, Leo. You might be surprised, okay? Yeah, again, it's I also like this Leo. I was about to say, I was trying to say Leo might be coming across as being um I'm gonna say a little bit bitey, stingy, snappy, or something like that. So it would help, right, if you would change your approach. How's it gonna help? How is it gonna help? Or what's it gonna create for Leo? What's it gonna help? How's it gonna help? What's it gonna create? Um, I'm gonna say it's going to give me one more with that. Yeah, that's what I say. It's going to create a lot more a lot serenity is what I kind of wanted to say, right? High Priestess, the lovers, right? So again, just it's like you're gonna get more balance, right? More positivity, okay? More connection or connectivity, right, between you and the people that you're dealing with. If it's coming from a place of heart and soul, okay, as I said that, yeah, Page of Cups, if it's coming from a place of heart and soul. So I don't know, again, if this is people that you genuinely give a fuck about, Leo, then again, changing the way that you're communicating with certain individuals and actually nurturing situations, it's going to bring a lot more love. Yeah, this definitely is about again, communicate. I mean, the Page of Swords is there, the Eight of Wands is here, right? So this definitely is about communication, right? And again, like understanding that if we do things differently, right, we'll get a different result out of people or out of situations. So I don't know, again, this could be family, friends, right, work colleagues, right, whoever you're dealing with. But again, it's going to give you, or people are going to give you their best, right? So I don't know, again, like don't be so rant all the time, Leo. I get it. We tend to roar. We tend to roar when we're at the level of frustration or when something matters to us. But it's not going to fix anything, and it doesn't always help because people don't want to listen to it. Right? So, bit of nurturing. It can be tough love, but it's got to be love, Leo. All right, Virgo. Virgo, you can need to cleanse your energy more. Okay, so I don't know. This could be have something to do with what you're connected to, who you're connected to, who you're around, where you are. Okay, but there's something about needing to straight away. I needed to grab the water. It's like I just needed to cleanse, right? So there's something about and maybe this is maybe you need more water, right? But there's something about needing to cleanse more frequently, right? So there could be something about your environment, who you're around, or what you're doing, right, could require you to need to cleanse your energy a little bit more frequently. Okay, so again, depending on what kind of energies you're around, and if you're an energetic sponge in particular, there's something that you also need to write down here. I don't know why I'm like sitting here going over something. There's something about you needing, again, this is just side messages. This is not even about your routines and habits. There's something that you need to go over when it comes to paperwork here, right? So go over it. Virgos, both my Virgos, right? I just started going over all the stuff, rewriting over it. So, go over some sort of paperwork, please, both of you. Not sure why that's coming out, but just do it for me anyway. Just double check, triple check, whatever you need to. Okay. All right, Virgo. I'm gonna have to go back and take that timestamp to like 39 minutes. Number 12, number 3. All right, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Oh, baby, I'm starting to get pain in the right side of my head. So I don't know what you guys are dealing with. I do know you did just miss Leo. We're just on Virgo now, D. Virgo, it's interesting because the Virgies that I do know, you guys are all very tapped in, very connected, all connected to, you know, spiritual community in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting right side pain, so I don't know. You could be, there could be something that's again happening around you right now. There could be a really fucking shitty Virgo energy that's around as well, whether this be on my channel or around one of you guys, right? So, but there's something there about that. Anyway, Virgo, just give me 1 second, babies, because we need to ring that bell. Okay, let's ring. Let's ring the bell. Okay, Virgo, I just turned my head back. I just turned my head back and I looked at my mirror, and the only thing that I can actually read, I've got lots of things written on this mirror. I've got symbols, I've got stuff. Now, the only thing that I could actually see in the reflection when I looked back, and it just caught my eye, was black magic. Okay, so Virgos in particular, those of you guys that either are, again, connected to the tarot community or psychics, mediums, there's something here, right? There's something that's going on with you guys, and it could be because we're in your season as well. Oof. Now the mirror, interesting, right? So somebody could be doing, yeah, Virgo, your reading's going a whole different direction right now. Maybe we should do a Virgo reading after this, but there's something here. There's something very, very, very odd here within your energy. Oof. Okay, interesting, yeah. Okay, now it's first like, yeah, we can get into it. We can get into it. All right, Virgo. It's we're going to be looking at so for some of you guys, it is about playing it safe here, staying in your comfort zone here. South Node energy, Capricorn, 8th house. So yeah, I don't know. For some of you guys, it could be you're still playing it safe when it comes to your career, your ambitions, things like that. A lot of you guys I can see here as well, like there's a lot of determination in Virgo energy at the moment. Okay, very, very determined. All right, what have we got for Virgo? What habits, routines would help? You know, other than that cleansing, right? Look at that, baby. All right, leap of faith here. Okay, getting out of your comfort zone, right? So, it's time to do or incorporate something new when it comes to, again, what you're working on, what you're working towards, when it comes to your career, your legacy, what you're leaving behind here. Something is up for evolution, right? Something wants to evolve, right? It's oh, I just had time. It's time. I don't know what the time's for. It's time for something. All right, for Virgo. Okay. Yeah. So So for some of you guys, it's this could even be about spending some time every day, you know, doing something that uplifts your spirits. Okay, so this could be about again, like having some, oh, I want to say it is having some adventure time, right? Having some adventure time. Make some time for again, for play as well. Okay, so maybe for some of you guys, you know, part of staying in the comfort zone is constantly, you know, being disciplined and being focused and always working and not stopping to just have some fun. Okay, time to maybe get out and have some fun. Some of you guys, maybe you need to start a hobby or some sort of activity here. Especially for those of you guys that experienced, say, like for those of you guys that have recently experienced or have experienced loss in the past, but actually haven't started or begun the new journey or haven't moved beyond that. It's like you've got some time, right? You've got some time up your sleeve, right? To, I don't know what this is, right? But it's like to do something like spontaneous and fun here, right? So maybe you need to bring more spontaneity into your life every day, Virgo. Okay, how's this going to help my Virgos? Maybe hard work is the comfort zone, right? Like always being focused on the bag, right? Is like the comfort zone. Maybe it's time to start an artistic endeavor, or again something else, right? There's an opportunity here to explore as well one's talents, okay, and incorporate them into some sort of daily part of your life, right? Or at least weekly part of your life. That's too, yeah, that's very, I'll put that back. That's too many. Can we just grab one more spirit? Just one more spirit for... Okay, so for some of you guys, it's going to help. Okay, interesting, right? Interesting. So whatever this is, whatever Spirit's asking you to get out and about and get all excited about, and, you know, it leads to, or it helps because it brings you, and now, not all of you guys are looking for 2 cups, right? So if you're not, don't worry about it. Go check another placement. Go check your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north nodes, your south nodes, your whatever nodes, right? For those of you guys that this is what you're looking for, right? It's like, I don't know, again, this adventure, or being more adventurous, being more playful, like outwardly playful, is going to either bring balance to your life, or it could bring in some type of partnership, right? Whether this is in the work place, or whether this is just in romance and in love. Okay, so again, somebody needs to bring the playfulness back into the day-to-day life, right? So I don't know, maybe something's been too serious for too long. You've been too serious for too long, right? And that's again where you've become comfortable here with South Node coming out on the dice, right? You've become comfortable at just, you know, working, right? But now it's time for that evolution, that transformation, right? It's time for that part of, and it's not saying to die off completely, okay, but we need to evolve beyond that, right? So again, doing something every day that again brings some sort of excitement or playful energy to your life, or again offers opportunity to be able to connect or to communicate with others, right, in a more playful manner, again, it's going to bring you some sort of balance or partnership if you're looking for it, right? So maybe it's, yeah, needing to practice, right? I don't know, maybe things have been too serious, right? And you haven't been able to have that fun, right? So if you've got that time because you've recently had loss, or, you know, you're not in your 10 of cups right now, then now's the time to really harness that energy, right? It's your season as well, right? Time to play. So yeah, it's, again, there's options. You've got options as to which direction you want to go, what you want to do, right? But ultimately, this bringing this more playful, positive energy into, or more optimistic energy into your mindset is going to lead you to better places, all right? Or it's going to lead you to hopefully the place that you want to be at. All right, Virgo, that's what I got for you. Libra. Oh, I need some water. All right, timestamp for Libra. Let's go. All right, we're doing pretty good for time. We are doing good for time today. Oh, I would definitely say some haters. Ralph in particular, after we did that stream yesterday, like, can you imagine? You know, like, because you know who still crawls around here looking for you, right? it would be creeping and crawling around to see, and then it would have, you know, it probably would have gravitated because of that title and then heard your voice yesterday, and then, you know, so just checking to see what you're up to, you know. All right, Libra. Checking to see what you're up to. I don't know, Libra, maybe it's a good idea to check up to see what somebody's up to, right? Just, you know, just checking in with somebody on a daily basis, right? How are you? How are you? I don't know. How are you? All right, Libra. What are we talking about here when it comes to habits, routines? What would help? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Woo! All right. So there's definitely, when I said, like, you know, asking if somebody's okay, we definitely got some conflict showing up here in relationships, some disconnection, misalignment at the moment. There's a detachment here, all right? So this is creating some sort of conflict here. What you're, yeah, this is interesting because you're being asked to make an instant change here with whatever this is, the Tower. Okay, all right, so what habit routine here is actually going to help? And it might just be, I don't know, right? This could be, again, if this is happening every day, right? Like all day, every day with a particular individual. Again, this could be your cue to, yes, definitely is somebody that you're, yeah, married to, in a family with, share a home with, right? I don't know. Somebody needs to start checking in, okay, and start asking the other person. Maybe this is you needing somebody to ask you, right? But there needs to be more connection here, or more of an effort on a daily basis. With this connection, right? There needs to be effort that's put in here in order to have that harmony, right? So, yeah, Spirit are saying here, yep, 6 Leo, Mars. Yeah, Spirit are saying here, like, you know, make every day or take time every day to create that romance, that joy, that positive energy here, okay? So, yeah, again, somebody needs to actually take time to invest. Yeah, because there's disharmony, there's disconnection here, there's things, no one's working well together. We're not working well together. No one's checking in with each other. So, again, if you're in a relationship here, Libra, or some sort of business partnership, or, again, this is, you know, you, home, family, whoever you live with, right, whoever's in your four walls, you know, again, there needs to be a change here in the way that people conduct themselves, right? And time needs to be made to nurture and nourish, right? Because, again, there's disharmony, there's disappointment here, okay? So, yeah, somebody needs to spend time actually nurturing whatever this is, right? Nurturing the family, nurturing the home, nurturing the connection, whatever it is. Somebody needs to actually action that to bring in a better energy that's going to create a lot more harmony. Okay, so that's what it's going to give you. It's going to help by creating a lot more harmony and balance and peace, right? Unity, right? It's going to bring unity, okay? Yeah, that's what I felt too. Yeah. I'm just seeing that on the bottom as well. So, I'm just, yeah, look, it's, so I don't know why I have to say this, but somebody's going to have to be the bigger person here, right, to initiate whatever this is, okay? But it's like once it's initiated, you can, again, like, avoid, like, that fucking conflict, right? We don't have to be sitting there in that energy anymore, okay? But it is going to require, again, somebody having to be that bigger person in this scenario, right? So somebody needs to bring that nurturing energy in and again, like, put love into the situation in order for the situation to grow and change, okay? But checking in with each other or checking in and seeing how everybody is a good start. All right, Scorpio, let's get a timestamp for you. Okay. Scorpio. Oops, get the other deck. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, DR. That was some, oh man, it just, I swear, like, you know, it just, look, I don't expect anything better than what we saw for Leo season for you guys. There was a lot of chaos and just weird shit around Leo season for Leos, so I don't expect it to be any different for you guys for your, you know, your season. As I said that, look what flips out. Virgo. The devil, right? I don't expect anything less for you guys, you know, to be honest. Oof. Okay, interesting. All right. Scorpio. Let's have a look. Something can be turned around. Scorpio, something can be turned around. Ooh, I don't know what that means, but something can be turned around, okay? So the situation where we could be talking about something where maybe you've lost hope and thinking that something can't be turned around, or you can't turn a situation around, but you can, okay? So I don't know how that's going to tie into this message. That could just be a completely separate channel message for you, Scorpio, but things can turn around, right? They can. I'm not sure how, but Spirit are just telling me they can. They can turn around. May require some effort, right? Disclaimer. Yeah, I tried to walk away, but there's some shit I can't ignore. So, yeah, I know you could be trying to walk away from a situation, again, something that you're involved in daily, but it's either you can't ignore whatever this is and walk away from it. Maybe there's responsibility. Maybe you don't want to walk away from it, like emotional, like I can't walk away from it. I'm emotionally attached to whatever this is. Okay. I've got something else in mind. So, I don't know, you could have something else in mind, or, I don't know, Spirit's got something else in mind for you, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, right? Yeah, there is some sort of action here, right? There's some sort of action here that Spirit are wanting you to take here. Okay. I don't know what this is even about, Scorpio. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a cryptic message here that I'm just going to be left wondering, like, what the fuck was Scorpio about? All right, Scorpio, let's have a look. So, there's something about some sort of action here that somebody needs to take. Again, what is this? It's going to help here while we're talking about habits, routines. Scorpio. Okay. What? Okay, all right. What is the scenario? I'm sorry, I'm talking to Spirit. What is the scenario that Scorpio's gone through, though? What's it about? What's the actual situation about? Okay, but what are they doing? What are they doing though? That's there's interesting, Scorpio. Okay, expressing the truth. Scorpio, I'm gonna say like this, baby. You've got some sort of truth here, some sort of wisdom, knowledge, higher knowledge here that you're trying to ignore, or you're like pretending like you don't have it. Okay, which is. I wanted to know how this was happening. 8 of Cups in the reverse with the 8 of Swords in the upright. I wanted to know how this was happening. Okay. And that's what Spirit told me. Okay. Because somebody is suppressing what they know. Okay. It's like somebody knows better, but they're not doing what they should. Right. Spirit's like, I don't know what this is. Right. Again, this is, was that like this is affecting you every day. It's impacting you every day. 6 of Cups. It has something to do with home and family. okay? Nostalgia, nostalgic memories, right? Family, something of that nature, right? But there's some sort of decision here, not a sword's last judgment, right? There's a choice here that needs to be made, a decision that needs to be made now, okay? And whatever this choice is, it's as big as impacting day-to-day, everyday life. On how many levels, I don't know. This could be multiple levels, Scorpio, where it's impacting you on multiple levels here, right? What's the decision that I don't even know what the decision is, right? But there's some sort of decision that you need to make in regards to your day-to-day, your everyday life here that involves something that's not something that, like, there's all this hard work going nowhere. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? With again something to do with family, children, something like that. Six of Cups energy, right? Somebody that you know. Again, Eight of Cups reverse, Eight of Swords, right? Just not walking away from a situation, keeping oneself stuck, right? But we've got wisdom, but we're just not using it right now. So I'm not sure what this decision is, right? But like I said, you need to make it, okay? And it's going to change something in your everyday life, right? Your day-to-day life, right? And that might be, I don't know what the decision is that you need to make, right? That's up to you. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this has to do with loss, right? I don't know, maybe somebody's doing something here that is creating a loss instead of you making some sort of decision here. Again, like maybe pretending like you don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what this is though exactly for you, Scorpio. It's going to be different for all of you. But somebody needs to make a decision, right? So again, I don't know what this is, but you will know. It's big. It's big enough that you know that whatever the choice is or whatever this is connected to impacts your day-to-day life for the rest of your life from there on out. It's already impacting your everyday life, whatever this is, okay? Seventh house, Cancer energy in the moon. This is a partnership, right? This is a partnership, a marriage, again, home, family, past. This is an emotional situation. So, I don't want to go too far deep into what the intricacies all are going to be. But this is, I'll just say, this is your advice, okay? King of Swords energy, head over heart decision. Make sure you're using your brain when you're making a decision because it does impact your life, right? This choice that you make, okay, will impact your life, right? So, but you got to make it. You got to make it now, okay? You got to make it now. Again, I don't want to go into how many different emotional situations that could be. It might require leaving somebody out, leaving somebody behind, something of that nature, okay? But again, you will know what that is, Scorpio. So address whatever that is, because it's, and I would say, like, it's holding up things in your day-to-day, right? So right now it seems to be, it's probably draining a lot of things, okay? Like I said before, it's creating a lot of problems because it seems to be like quite a big deal. Quite a big deal. All right, Sagittarius, let's get the timestamp down for you. I don't know why as well. Let's just go back a second, Scorpio. But I don't know. You're brushing something off, right? Like it's like you just want to brush it off. Or you could be wanting to brush this message off because it confirms something or triggers something. I'm not sure what that is, but best of luck with that, Scorpio. All right, Saggy, let's get your timestamp. All right. You keep checking something, Sagittarius. Maybe you keep checking something. Maybe you need to keep checking something every day, like checking out something. This could be statistics, could be some sort of data, information, analytics, right? Something of that nature could be significant, right? Something that you need to check out. Beautiful. I don't know if you've seen, I did reply to you on WhatsApp. But I don't know if you've seen my message yet. All right, Scorpio, we've already done Scorpio. We're on to Sagittarius. Sorry, Sag. Now I'm trying to remember what I said in the beginning here. Needing to, what did I say? Oh, you could be checking on something every day, or you need to check on something every day. And so something about analytics. Then what happened? Then I said something. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I've lost it. Sorry, Spirit. My brain's a sieve. Spirit's shaking their head at me. Oh, God, here she goes. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was about to connect a dot. Sorry, guys. No dot connecting after all. Sachi. Sachi, maybe, I don't know, again, after seeing something or checking up on something or checking in on something, you're going to connect the dots. Maybe this is what you're doing, trying to connect dots constantly. If you're spending too much time trying to connect fucking dots, and you get nowhere, right? Like, there could be, again, wasting your time here. All right, let's have a look. What are we talking about here for Saji? Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. The world in reverse, the sun in the upright. So, I don't know. What are you checking for, Saji? What are you checking for? Are you looking to get some sort of closure in something? Do you need to look at something in order to get some sort of closure here, right? I don't know what this is. Let's get a little bit more. Okay. Okay, all right. So, ooh, okay. Sagittarius, if you're working with somebody, all right? If you're working with somebody, there is something here about you needing to see the person that you're working with. Again, somebody could be taking some sort of shortcuts here, right? Trying to, again, like, get something done, but they're not doing it the right way. Now, interesting. Why do I feel... Why I'm going to go grab my notebook for you, Saji, right? Saji, you could also have some Leo placements, okay? Maybe you could be dealing with a Leo, something of that nature. All right, but I got to go back because that just triggered me to go back to the notebook to when I said in Leo's, 12 Leo reads. Okay, so the Leo read that I did on the 17th of August. Sun was in Leo, moon was in Libra. It was a Monday, Cancer energy. Anyway, I said something about somebody around you using shortcuts on something important or being sneaky about how they do something. So I don't know. Saji, you could be dealing with a Leo, right? You could be dealing with a Leo. Or you could have some Leo in your chart where you've got strong Leo placements. So I don't know what it is, right? But there's something there about that could be significant. That came up again. It came up again in another Leo read. So again, somebody could have strong Leo placements, or this has been taking place since Leo season, right? And coming in through now to Virgo season. So again, take what resonates with that one, Saji. You're going to know better than I do. But again, Spirit wanted me to go back to that notebook and connect that dot for you. Okay, so somebody is definitely, again, there's somebody here that's trying to take some sort of shortcuts here with what you guys are building or working towards, maybe collaborating on. So again, this needs to be looked at or checked in on. Okay, this needs to be checked in on. Can I get a bit more with that? Yeah, okay. This is why. Okay, the reason, because I was like, what's the problem with it? Whatever this person's doing could end up creating a loss of opportunity here for you, Saji. That's why you need to check on it. Okay, so again, if you're working with somebody, now this could be if you're a boss, right? You've got somebody working for you. There's somebody that you need to check on here. Again, like I said, it doesn't have to be, right? This could also be this could also be an earth. Yeah, this could also be an earth sign. Strong Capricorn energy again. But it could be anyone, right? The whole point of it is somebody that you're working with here is doing something, taking shortcuts here that you need to see and you need to check in on, check up on, because there could be some sort of lost opportunity here from what they do. So what's going to happen or how's it going to help from Saggy checking it up on this? Well, it's going to give you security, right? That you know that what's happening or what's being done is being done correctly first and foremost. Okay. How's this going to help? Okay, so it's going to help when it comes to somebody that is being reckless. Okay, so again, you checking up, yeah, again, like, so again, whoever you're working with, whoever you're doing this with, right, it's going to help by eliminating any reckless behavior, any potential reckless behavior that this person could you know, display, or in the way that they conduct themselves and how that impacts whether it's business or whatever it is, right? Whatever this is that you're doing, it's going to eliminate that, okay? So check up on this person or check in on it. So I don't know if there's, again, like something to do with statistics, or there's some sort of data or something. There's something there physically, right? That was the first thing I channeled. There's something there that you can actually look at, right? So find whatever that is and go check it out, Saggy, because it's going to give you more peace of mind. All right, Saggy, that was yours. Capricorn. 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 Saturn, Mars, and Venus, hey? Capricorn, Saturn, Mars, and Venus. Mars energy right here, baby. Tower. Okay, so there's some sort of change that we need to be making here, but let's get more, because let's see, what are we dealing with here for Capricorn? What are we talking about, Capricorn? 1, 2, 3. Take steps towards your goals, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, so there's some sort of change here when it comes to work. Tower, 8 Pentacles. There's some sort of change that you need to make when it comes to the way that you're working or what you're working on. So head over heart decisions, right? With again, the way that you're working, how you're working. Okay, so leaving emotion out of, or trying to leave emotions out of the situation. Okay, make sure you're getting what you deserve as well, Capricorn. Make sure you're getting what you deserve. Okay, but there's definitely some sort of again, change within the workplace, or changes that need to be made within the workplace. Somebody maybe needs to take a more authoritative position when it comes to what they're working on or how they're working. Okay, so this could also be somebody recognizing that not only do they have the skills, they have the intelligence, the integrity, right? Somebody has integrity here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, 2 of Cups in the reverse, 3 of Swords. There's, okay. So we have 2 situations going on here for you, Capricorn. Right, we've got a lot going on here for you, Capricorn. 2 situations going on. So now some of you guys maybe are only dealing with one side of this. Some of you guys could be in the smack bang middle of all of this right now, or maybe you're on this other side where we're talking about this relationship here. So again, this wants to sit very separate on my table, and that's how we're going to read it. Somebody here needs to have better boundaries when it comes to somebody around you who's very, very insecure. This could be somebody that is, this might even be somebody that's financially codependent on you. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but there's just somebody that again, like has some sort of insecurities here, right? This could also be like physical insecurities, but there's definitely some sort of imbalance here. There's disharmony here. There's heartbreak. Somebody's feeling upset. In order to bring healing to that situation where somebody is upset, boundaries is what's required with this person. Okay. There needs to be more open communication here when it comes to feelings, hopes, dreams, right? What are we wanting? What are we wishing for here? Okay. If this is a situation that you're wanting to heal, first things first, you need to have boundaries with this person. Okay. And once you do, there's a lot that needs to be purged here and let go of, Capricorn, right? Like there was a lot of spiritual burp in there. So I don't know, again, lots needs to be let go of here in order for this thing to heal as well. But somebody needs to enforce better boundaries on a day-to-day basis with another individual, okay? If there's any like hopes of healing a situation. So maybe this is as well where this could be a message as well for you, Capricorn. Don't take home to work. Don't take work home. Okay. You could be doing this every day and it could be impacting your relationships, both with the people that you work with and your romantic connections. Okay. So make sure, again, you're separating those two different areas of your life. They don't go hand in hand. They are separate areas. But if one is highly impacting the other, then we need to look at it, right? So we need to look at what's if one is impacting the other. Now, for those of you guys where you're not in both those situations, you're one or the other, again, you can take the advice that was given in that bit there. Let's give a roll of the dice here for Capricorn as well, because I'm feeling it. So I don't know, maybe you need to take a bit of a risk here, or something feels like a bit of a risk here for you, Capricorn, if you were to do something. Yeah, South Node, 7th house, Libra energy. Yeah, somebody is just, you know what, I'll just stay where I'm comfortable. We'll just stay where it's comfortable. Okay. So again, but there's no harmony here. All right. So again, like somebody needs to have a bit of boundaries here when it comes to what they're dealing with here. But yeah, South Node energy, 7th house, and Libra. Again, somebody's trying to stay in the comfort zone, or you know, doesn't want to risk it, doesn't want to risk being uncomfortable. All right, so somebody needs to address that because it's impacting everything on your day-to-day. All right, Aquarius, I pray that your reading is different to the themes that we always see play out on this channel. Get a timestamp down for Aquarius in a second. Okay. 1 foot in front of the other, Aquarius. 1 foot in front of the other, baby. That's how you're going to do it, right? How am I going to do this? Just 1 foot in front of the other. Oh, that could be significant. Okay, so there could be something that you're wanting to change here and you're wondering, how am I going to get this done, or how am I going to implement this? Baby, 1 step at a time, right? 1 foot in front of the other, and we just keep going every day that we're still breathing, right? Oh, is this full moon? It's not just a full moon. It's a full moon. We've also got the eclipse in Pisces. It's insane right now, right? And if you're surviving it, fucking kudos to you, baby. You've learned how to ground yourself. Right, so Aquarius, practicing more, again, more self-love here. Now, however that looks to you, might not be what you really need. All right, so you know, self-love isn't going and getting your hair did, right? And for some people it can, if you completely neglect yourself physically like that, you know. But that's not loving yourself, right? If things are fucked in your life, right, you're allowing certain things or certain people, places and things to be in your life, right, and it's impacting you. Going and getting your hair done does not equate to self-love in those kind of circumstances, right? Like self-love is, it's self-value, it's self-respect, it's to love oneself. There's a whole bunch of things that fall under that umbrella, right? So if it's not that, then it's not self-love. So there's something here about you needing to practice more self-love, okay? Again, there's self-care here, right? So this is about needing to be more selfish here, okay, when it comes to time, energy, and effort, all right? So somebody is being guided to be more selfish or go into self-preservation mode, okay? Yeah, you're going through, again, there's domestic problems here, right? You've got domestic problems going on. And until you learn how to do this, right, you're going to have domestic disharmony constantly, right, until you learn how to love yourself truthfully, okay? So I can see, yeah, there's a lot of worry, or you could be worried about a lot at the moment, a lot of fears and stuff like that at the moment. But yeah, Spirit's like, it's time to get disciplined here, time to get focused here, time to take control of oneself, okay, and start looking after yourself, right? So this is where you need to start looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, putting into yourself, okay? But again, it's going to require you to be in both your masculine and feminine energies, all right? That's what's going to bring you some sort of success here to help you to manifest something, right? Again, major transition, though, that you're needing to have. So, again, Spirit are asking you, make plans here. It's time to make plans here on... again, what are you going to do day to day to pour into yourself, okay, so that you can get to this level of discipline and nurturing, right? So I don't know, again, that's going to, like I said, it's going to be affecting you not pouring into yourself. Yeah, six of swords in the reverse. It's definitely again, like it's creating a lot of emotional heaviness here for you. All right. And it's going to continue to create emotional heaviness for you until you learn to pour into yourself. So look, other people may suffer, right, or their idea of suffering, right, because you're pulling back your energy and pouring into you. Okay. But again, this is about, again, you trying to reach a level of fulfillment within yourself, right? So if you're not being fulfilled from the externals, right, well, it's because, Aquarius, it's an inside job, okay? It's an inside job. So you need to focus on that, okay, and spend more time every day pouring into you, into your cup, all right? And as I said that, look, Spirit, I like tickling my nose, man. So you're being nudged, man. Like you know it, right? You know it, but maybe you're just not doing anything about it. All right. I don't know what time I started that at for Aquarius. I'll have to go back and get that timestamp, but let's get Pisces timestamp down now. 1, 2, 3, Pisces, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't know, you're being guided towards, again, this is the second time it came out for somebody, but you are being guided towards, taking steps towards your goals and your dreams here. Okay. Even just small little steps every day, right? Every little bit fucking counts, man. All right. Even for me, like I've slowed down. I don't try and get it all done at once anymore. I've slowed right the fuck down, right? There's no more rushing. I'm not rushing anything. Right? I'm not rushing anything. There's a difference between holding back, right, and not starting something and rushing, right? So getting started is the key, right? And then just slowly but surely, baby, slowly but surely. Nothing's a rush, okay? But things need to get started, right? So I don't know what that is for you, Pisces, right? There's something here that you need to get going on, moving towards when it comes to goals and dreams, right? Now, we just talked about, what did I just finish saying? I just finished saying, fuck, come on, brain, don't do me like that today, right? Don't do me like that, man, I swear. Oh, the joys of like being over 40s as a woman and like hormones and your brain and just everything fucking sucks sometimes. But hey, brain and body, can we just bring it back? Thank you. All right, brain and body is connecting again. So we just finished talking about you know, taking small steps towards whatever this dream is, right? So again, somebody here who is like holding back, again, suppressing things, again, like there's something here that you would be really, really good at here. Okay. So something that like it comes natural, it would come natural to you. But holding back on that or suppressing your desires and feelings on whatever this is, right? It's creating this lack of success in what that is, right? So okay. So there's something that's a block. There's a block here, right? There's definitely a block here. But what is the block? I'm sorry, but you can't make this shit up, right? When I fucking just sit there and I'm like, there's something here, there's a block. Eight of Swords comes up. I'm telling you, Pisces, there's a block here though. And let's work out quickly what this is for you guys, because the block in itself is actually stopping you from taking the action, right? Like a spirit's showing me in my mind here, like whatever this block is, it's like the energy can't flow through, right? So it's like even your physical body doesn't want to get up and do whatever this is. There's some sort of disconnection between the thought, the energy, the body, your body, something like that. Okay. So again, this could also be you telling yourself you can't, or it won't work out, something of that nature. Okay. But you're holding yourself back here every day from reaching this success. Okay. Okay. Give me a bit more with that, Spirit, for Pisces. Okay. Interesting. Is this an external energy or is this a mindset? Is this an external energy or a mindset? Okay. So, Pisces, what it looks like here is I just get this energy of the block here. It's there's a creative block that's happening because of your attitude towards something or the idea that you're holding about something. Now, this could be you holding an idea that something's not going to work out, or that you can't do something, right? So it's creating that mindset there is creating a creative block. Okay. So it could also be creating a block then in your intuition, which is the reason why you can't reach the level of success or why you're not able to take steps towards whatever this is, right? So what's actually going to help then? Because we see what's going on, but how are we going to help that? Because it's going to be a mindset, right? You have to work on, and I don't know, because you're going to have to believe that you can, right? Like you're going to have to do some mental activities, right? Some affirmations, subliminal, something here to reprogram your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, both, right? Because it's creating this creative block here, because your mental's not disciplined, right? What's going to help? What habit and routine is going to help? Yeah, envisioning, excitement, passion, right? Like Yeah, it's like you're gonna have to trick your mind a little bit in order to, again, get past this point, right? Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. It's like see the potential, right? See the potential. Be excited about its potential, you know, and where this could actually go, you know. If you already think and feel it's not going to give you what you need, then that's exactly what's manifesting right now, Pisces, is exactly that, right? So it's, and whatever this is, baby, it's attached to a 10 of Pentacles here, right? And again, you're creating these delays here. So again, positive thinking here with the Sun. You need to be thinking more positively about what this is, okay? Retrain your brain, your mind, all right? So that's going to be, again, what your focus needs to be on the day-to-day is to change this mindset, right? That's creating this blockage, which is creating this limitation in your success long-term, right? Or whatever this is that you're trying to, or that you would like to succeed at. Let's give a quick roll of the dice for Pisces, and then we're going to close off this live stream. We'll see what time it is and decide whether we jump into another stream or not. We'll have a see. Okay, yeah. Uranus, Aquarius, 11th house. So this is about your hopes, your goals, you know. So yes, we're going to have to I'm going to say enforce this change, right? Be very be very diligent and creative when it comes to how you go about shifting this mindset, okay? And like I've said to other signs, Pisces, whatever this mindset is, or whatever this is that you keep telling yourself or keep telling yourself every day, this could also be impacting other things that you want to be doing, right? Whether they're big, small, okay? It could actually be having an on-flow effect and holding you back. Even when you think you're putting yourself out there, it could actually still be, you could still actually be a bit more or coming from a more reserved position, so to speak. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you guys for today. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, whatever juicy YouTube jazz you did for me. I very much appreciate it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Give me 5 minutes and I'll think about if I'm going to come back. I probably will. We might do some chats and some chills. I was almost going to do another Leo reading last night, and I was just like, far at me. It's just too much that comes through. I'll start channeling, and there was so much shit that came through for Leo, and I was just like, oof, we only just had Leo 2 days ago, so surely we don't need this just yet. But we might do one later tonight. I don't know, see how it goes. But give me 5. And she'll either be back or she won't. All right. If I'm not, I love you guys so much. And if I'm not back today, I will see you guys some stage tomorrow, or yeah, my tonight, your tomorrow, whatever it is. I will see you guys soon. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.